Not known for the golf clubs, Vice Golf have tapped into the golf club market, and today we have two of their brand new putters. So the big question is, are they any good? Now, if you don't know Vice Golf, they have a very unique business model, which is direct to consumer, and they're very well known for the golf balls. Obviously now they've tapped into the golf market, and with these putters, they're actually very unique in obviously the way they look. Now, I've got what is classed as obviously your mallet design, and I've got pretty much more of a forgiving blade shape, shall we say, but they're also, you know, very different than maybe what you're kind of used to. I'll start with the VGP02. Now, like I said, mallet design. It's an aluminium body, which is 100% CNC milled, but it's also got the stainless steel kind of weight in the toe, which really kind of pulls that weight back, giving you that high MOI. But what's also really cool about these, there's so many different color options to choose from. We've got obviously the blue, and you've got that kind of like translucent shimmer off these back weights. Pretty cool to look at. And you've got that nice kind of alignment V, helping you get the ball rolling on your target line. Slightly elongated face. Again, if you're going to slightly mishit your putts, you've got a nice bit of forgiveness there. And ease, just going to give you more confidence at address. Now, moving in to the VGP01. Like I said, more of a blade-like shape, but because of its slightly longer back, a little bit longer face, you're going to get that little higher MOI in there as well. So a little bit of forgiveness, nice kind of bright red alignment aids as well, but it's 100% CNC milled forged steel. So it's going to be a very different sound and feel in comparison to your VGP02 in that kind of mallet shape. One thing that you will notice with these designs, and what I like, you've got all this kind of like contour shaping, which is obviously resembles the kind of architecture and layouts of golf courses as well. Really cool. And then you have the V on the faces as well for Vice Golf. But two really cool designs. Let's give them a hit and see how we get on. All right, so we're going to start at 5 feet. Now I'm going to hit a couple putts with each, give you my kind of initial reactions. I'll start with the 01 first. Now this is obviously your kind of more of your blade with a slightly elongated shape to it, but it's got more weight in the toe, but it's also got these pretty fun pistol grips as well, which are a little bit bigger than a standard size pistol grip, so it just helps you take that rotation out the hands, so you're going to hit straighter putts. So something like this. There we go. So this feels great. Obviously forged steel CNC milled face, nice and smooth, crisp acoustic. Now in comparison to the 02 with a CNC milled aluminium face, this should be softer in theory, which it is. You can kind of hear that acoustic straight away. A lot softer, very kind of low in frequency, but feels awesome. Moving on to 10 feet. I'm trying to decide which one I like the feel of better. They both feel great, but they're also obviously very different in shape too. Now normally I would go for a mallet, but this is actually proving to be, feels really nice. Rolls great too. I know I pushed that one a little bit, but it's a slightly different shape than what I'd normally go for, but the mallet is just that little bit friendlier to look at. Oh, been robbed there. But I do actually really like the feel of this face. All right, so moving it back to 15 feet. It's really going to come down to feel, I think. Oh, that was nice. But that just feels so crisp and solid off the 01. But I do really like the feel of this face. It's just so soft. So I think if you're on those kind of faster putting surfaces, you're really just going to like the way, oh, robbed, absolutely robbed. You're going to love the way that this feels. But the roll off them is superb. It's time to test the distance control. And what better way to do that than 50 feet? A little right to left. Now this is going to be interesting. because this is where forgiveness really does come in, because on longer putts you're likely to miss-hit them a little bit more because you're trying to hit them harder. Tell you what, how'd you like your pace control? That is brilliant. Let's see what the O2's got us. It's tracking. Ooh, I might hit that one a little bit hard, but I gave it a go. That's actually pretty good. I'll take that. You know, from 50 feet, pace control, a little bit softer. When you try and hit that a little bit harder with the O2, you can feel it kind of jump a little bit as well, especially if you kind of get it a little bit off center, which I did. I hit that one a little bit close to the toe, and it still rolled easily within 3 feet. So give myself a good chance for a 2-putt from distance. But I have to say, both putters, I'm actually really surprised. I don't know why I'm surprised, but I am surprised in just how good they feel. 2 different shapes, 2 different feels. You know, if you're going to go for the 2, obviously mallet, higher MOI, softer feel off that kind of CNC milled aluminium. You've got the steel weights in the back, which obviously increase that stability and MOI in the putter. And then you have your forged CNC milled in the 01. A little bit larger than your standard kind of blade, but with a kind of longer blade length, you've got a little bit more MOI as well, just with that hint of weight that sits behind it. But I have to say, very impressive. I think Vice Golf have done an amazing job, and they're definitely putting their foot in the door in the golf club world. I've been James Tait. See you next time.